Now, I took a lot of heat for making videos like this back in April saying that no, the market is not back. It's a bull trap, dead cat bounce, whatever you want to call it. Well, there's finally some good news for home sellers. And the good news is obviously that the prices are going back up. And they're not just going up, they're going way up. Now, obviously, I don't believe that, but that is the forecast by one of the biggest real estate companies in Canada. So I think we all know Royal Lepage, an awesome company. They've been around forever and a lot of really good agents work there. So they came out with their forecast back at the beginning of the year, but then they upgraded the forecast based on what was happening in the spring market. So their original forecast was that the prices of nationally, they are going to go up by 5.5%. But they saw how the spring real estate market was going. They're like, hey, you know what? The market is taking off once again. And so they upped it. They went from 5.5% and they went to 9%. National aggregate home price expected to rise 9% year over year in the fourth quarter of 2024. So I'm just going to go into some basic highlights and I will leave a link down below if you guys want to check it out later on. Royal Lepage is forecasting that the aggregate price of a home in Canada will increase 9% in the fourth quarter of 2024. So according to this, the market is about to take off once again compared to the same period last year. Based on stronger than expected first quarter results, the previous forecast has been upgraded nationally and in most major markets. So obviously I don't have stats for every single market, but we'll see. They do go into Toronto stats, which I do have access to. So we'll see how close they were. So this is based on interest rate cuts, which we've had two so far. Given the strong start to 2024, the cadence of the market for the balance of the year points to a normally busy spring market that will lead to an uncomfortably busy fall. I don't see that happening. It is clear we are rapidly transitioning away from a buyer's market and back to an environment where the sellers have the upper hand. I'm seeing the opposite. We are definitely in a buyer's market, at least for the markets around the GTA. And the aggregate price of a home in the greater region of Toronto and Montreal are forecast to increase 10% and 8.5% year over year, respectively, in the fourth quarter of 2024, outpacing price gains in the city of Calgary, which was previously expected to see the greatest increase in home values this year. So they go into more detail, but like I said, I'm just doing some basic highlights. Now, I took a lot of heat for making videos like this back in April saying that no, the market is not back. It's a bull trap, dead cat bounce, whatever you want to call it. So don't fall for the hype. Don't fall for FOMO. And I took a lot of criticism saying that, hey, why are you spreading bad news? The market is back, so let's go. Let's start buying. I was saying market gets canceled. It's slowest April in 20 years. Real estate FOMO backfires. But like I said, took a lot of heat for that. So let's look at Halton, Peel, Toronto, York, and Durham. And these are average prices for all homes. And I'm comparing July 2023 to July 2024. And the only market that is up slightly, this is for average homes. Only market that's up slightly is Toronto. They are up 2%. Right now, average price for a house in Toronto is $1.087 million. York is down 4%. Durham is down 4%. Peel is down 1%. So not good news because the forecast said 9 to 10% by the end of the year. So we still have a few months left to go, but I don't see any miracles happening if you're a seller. Now, if you say that, Vic, I don't believe in average prices because they're all over the place. They fluctuate too much. Okay, so we can look at median prices. Same markets, same timeline. Median prices, all homes. July 2023, right there. July 2024, right there. The only market, once again, that's up slightly is Toronto. Median price for all homes in Toronto, $880,000, and that's up from $866,000. That's about approximately 1%. York is down 3%. Durham is down 6%. Peel is down 4%. Now, if you still don't like median prices, you're like, well, this is not telling the whole story. I have one more stat, benchmark prices. Benchmark prices, basically typical price for a typical house in a neighborhood. And they're not doing well at all because benchmark prices for detached homes, Peel is down as much as 6%. Toronto is down 4%. York is down 5%. Durham is down 6%. So let me ask you in the comments, maybe you can comment down below because I know a lot of smart people watch these videos. Do you see any miracles happening in the last 4 or 5 months saying that the market is going to pick up all of a sudden all the way from September to December? Because we are nowhere close to what the forecast was, as much as 9% increase or 10% increase. Maybe in some markets, maybe, but at least the GTA, I'm not seeing it at all. And I know Toronto and Vancouver are like the biggest markets in Canada. So at least in the Toronto area, it's not happening. But let me know in the comments down below, like, what do you guys think? Do you guys see prices increasing at all, or are they going to stay flat, or it's going to get worse? They're actually going to go down even more. So you can let me know in the comments down below. By the way, if you guys need any help buying or selling, you can call or text me here. I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.